Is now. That's not
the problem is all of these things happen like a spiraling. So we can't really feel about it. You get a ring of linebackers. And I don't think that's more than that.
State of Michigan is now in session. All those having business before the court draw near. The Honorable Jay Center.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Landy for the people. Your Honor, at this time, people would waive any conflict in this honorable court in the Office of the Public Defender. People do not believe that any conflict exists, but waive the avoidance of all doubt.
Right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Intern Malaika Fatima requesting to practice under MCR 8.120 under the supervision of the Deputy Chief Public Defender, Lauren Brown.
You know, you having to ask permission. This now takes really a long time. It's okay. Permission to practice is granted. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do not believe there is any conflict between this honorable court and our office, and if any conflict is to arise, we waive that conflict so that this honorable court can hear these matters.
Oh. The court, for its part, does not believe that a conflict exists either in the Michigan court rules or the cases decided thereunder. To the extent that the conflict does exist, given the waivers, the court will consent to hear the matters. The court does call the case of the people of the state of Michigan.
Ashley Landy for the people.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Fleming, who should be appearing via Zoom. Yes. Mr. Fleming, could you state your name for the court?
Ronald Fleming.
Thank you. Your Honor, today's the date and time to go over the competency evaluation, or I'm sorry,
Competency review.
the report. And the report has been provided to me. I do believe the prosecutor has a report.
I received it, Your Honor.
And in the report, it is indicated that my client is not competent, but they do believe he can be restored to competency within the statutory timeframe. Your Honor, we are asking, we will stipulate to those findings, and we are asking for another hearing regarding competency.
And Your Honor, I'm sure the court recalls we've been pending competency for quite a while on this file, but the defendant, I do believe, was admitted to the forensic center in June. So he's been there now for about a month and a half. So I'm optimistic that we may actually be able to get the treatment restored and done at this point. I would request also an adjournment and would stipulate to the findings in the report as provided to myself, defense, and the court, and ask the court to continue the order for his treatment and allow him to attempt to regain competency.
And just so that we're all clear, the report that I'm looking at is the July 15th report. She needs this.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Based upon that report, the findings are, and it's been stipulated to by the parties, that the defendant still remains incompetent to stand trial at this time. The court will then continue that finding. And I will set a review hearing. Give me 90.
October 16th, 9 a.m.
October 16th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you, Mr. Fleming.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Tariq.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Wilson, who should be appearing via Zoom. Mr. Wilson, could you please state your name for the record? Mr. Wilson, could you state your name for the record, please?
Mr. Wilson, can you hear us? I heard.
I can try it.
All right. I'll pass him. Hear us. Court does call the case People versus Carista Riopel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Requesting permission to pursuant to Michigan Court Code 0 under the supervision of the actually long.
Oh, really? Okay. Permission to practice is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Christina Berger, for the people.
Morning, Judge Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Ms. Riopelli, who is here via Zoom. If you could state your name, ma'am.
Carista Riopel.
Your Honor, I have had a chance to speak with Ms. Riopel, and we are asking to adjourn this matter so I can visit her and go over the mitigation information that we have prepared. I'd like to do that in person with her. So I'd ask the court for a couple weeks adjournment so I can accomplish that.
So you want 2 weeks or 3 weeks out?
Maybe 3 weeks, Judge.
August 7th. I think it's. Okay. Probable cause conference will be adjourned August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Continue. Thank you. This case, People versus Amanda Stardutz.
Morning, Your Honor. Gloria Burke, Assistant Prosecutor, appearing on behalf of the people.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kerma Dadush on behalf of Ms. Gardautis. Ms. Gardautis, can you please state your name for the record? Oh, she's not unmuted.
I don't know if she can. Where
Amanda?
she's at MDOC.
Can you try to see if someone can unmute you at MDOC?
You're trying to force it. We got her. Ma'am, can you state your name, please?
Amanda, can you please say your name for the record?
I don't know if she can hear us.
Earlier, did you be?
Yeah, but she's not responding. They're at different facilities, correct?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
The two that couldn't hear me, because I got two
Oh.
that are unmuted but cannot hear me. All right, I'll pass that matter.
thank you, Your Honor.
You'll contact or try. Court does call the case, People versus Mariah Thomas.
Kerma Dadush on behalf of Ms. Thomas. Ms. Thomas, can you please state your name for the record?
Ms. Thomas, if you can hear me, if you can wave your hand, I would appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not getting.
My name isn't Miss Thomas.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's her.
Okay, what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Anitra Coomer.
Got her.
Judge, she was adjourned via step.
She was adjourned.
And Ms. Coomer, just for I'm coming to see you on Monday. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. I guess it was adjourned
That's
via
fine.
step. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
You can put Amanda in that.
Pardon? So do we have Miss Thomas?
I thought that was Ms. Thomas because.
Yeah.
So no, we don't have.
Okay. This is going well.
Well,
So you want to adjourn that out?
well,
Was
Ms.
she,
Thomas's?
pardon?
No.
Is Miss?
Ms. Thomas is in the MDOC. Dates have been here at 11 when that facility signed.
Oh.
Tonight, so I'm signing early. I can come in.
Okay, so she's at 11.
Yes.
We are adjourning Amanda. I think she has to stay here name for the record anyway.
She does.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I have to make sure it's her too.
I believe that is her.
Amanda? I just don't know why we don't have. That's it, Huron Valley.
Yes.
See if you can get through to them. Court does call the case of the People versus Donnell Young Senior.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeff Dean, Special Assistant Attorney General, here on behalf of the people.
Good morning.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Young, who's here to my right. State your name, Mr. Young.
Donnell. What are we doing?
Your Honor, I did have a chance to communicate with Ms. Williams from the AG's office. At this time, Mr. Young would like to set this matter for the preliminary examination.
All discovery is complete.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do the people have their witnesses available the 29th?
29th, yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Barr.
One thing, Your Honor.
Bond will, thank you. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor?
You have a question, sir?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I just wanted to make sure that we repeat it again on the record that we've made a pre-preliminary exam offer. And as of the date of the preliminary exam, we'll be withdrawing that offer. Just want to make sure the defendant is very clear about that. Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right. Understand
Yes,
that.
yes, we have gone over the offer, Your Honor. It's the people's, I don't want to say standard, but the offer that they generally make.
Okay. And you understand that if it proceeds to prelim, it will be withdrawn.
Yes, sir.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Thank you. You too, sir. Court calls the case, People versus Hector Gonzalez.
Prisoner hearing for the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael Vincent on behalf of Hector Gonzalez.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Gonzalez, put your name on the record. Hector Gonzalez, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today's date, time for probable cause conference. We wish to have a prelim exam on this matter.
All right. And all discovery is complete.
Yes.
We'll have their witnesses available the 29th.
Correct, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, July 29, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. Who are you? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just haven't seen you in a while. I didn't recognize you. The 29th is not. Any objection from the people if I go to the next date?
We're going to check to make sure he's there. Okay. Just make sure.
August 5th.
All right. Yeah.
Set preliminary examination August 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Freshour.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the People versus Jessica Hafner.
Your Honor, having a life holder requesting permission to practice under MCR 8.120 under the supervision of PhD.
Who?
David Kennedy.
He is an intern?
Yes, seven.
He does?
Very good.
He's not old enough. All right, permission to practice is granted.
Thank you. I've got a nice phone report.
Thank you, Your Honor. Today's the date and time set for probable cause conference. We are just asking for a brief adjournment at this time. The court should have the.
Did you state your appearance?
I'm sorry, Judge Calvert on behalf of Ms. Hafner. Ms. Hafner, please state your name for the record.
Jessica Hafner.
Thank you.
Judge, we're just asking for an adjournment.
You're looking for an adjournment of this?
Yes, Judge.
All right. You want the 31st or the 7th?
The 7th? The 7th, please.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Wait up my hallway for me. I can talk to you.
So can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think something happened the first time, so let me call your case. Court does recall the case of People versus Tariq Wilson.
Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Wilson, who is appearing by Zoom. Mr. Wilson, could you please state your name for the record?
Terry Wilson.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I do believe I turned in a German form on this. When I attempted to make contact with him, MDOC let me know that I had to go through a lengthy process. I've started that process. He can add me to his phone call, to his visitations, and I should be able to speak with him. But in the meantime, I have filled out the application, turned it in, and I'm waiting to get approved as somebody who can come to the jail. So I'm asking for an adjournment. I do believe I asked for a 3-week adjournment because of the process.
That objection, probable cause, August 7th, 2025. Thank you, sir. Court does call the case, People versus Rahman Mohammed.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victoria Burton Harris, Chief Assistant Prosecutor appearing on behalf of the people.
Kyle on behalf of Mr. Rahman. Mr. Rahman, please state your name for the record.
Rahman Mohammed. All right.
And Your Honor, we will be waiving the preliminary exam today. I have a form I'm going to ask Mr. Mohammed to sign.
All right. And sir, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses are committed and that you committed them?
Yes.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution?
Yes.
People also waive their right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant is bound over to circuit court on both counts. Your turn.
Judge, this time, waive formal reading, stand mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute to both counts, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
July 29th at 1:30 with Judge Simpson.
July 29th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Comfy.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Lee, can you first sign off on? Court does call the case of the people versus Matthew Brown. Matthew Brown?
Yes, I am here, Your Honor.
Correct. Ms. Constantino?
Some reason you can't get through.
Sorry, Judge.
No,
I hit the wrong button. Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Costantino on behalf of Matthew Brown.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Victoria Burton Harris, Chief Assistant Prosecutor appearing on behalf of the people.
all right.
And Your
And
Honor-
what are we doing?
Your Honor, I was just recently appointed to Mr. Brown's case, given that we would be asking for an adjournment of the probable cause conference.
All right. Probable cause conference will be adjourned to August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amanda. Court recalls the case of People versus Amanda Scardudos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here's now.
Good morning, Victoria Burton Harris, Chief Assistant Prosecutor again appearing on behalf of the people.
And Kelma Dadush on behalf of Ms. Scardudas. Ms. Scardudas, can you please say your name for the record?
Sure, my name's Amanda Lynn Scardudas.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we have come to a plea agreement. Unfortunately, we came to that agreement after the plea form was due, so we're asking for a very brief adjournment so that we can have that ready for the next court date.
2 weeks out. That was July 31st, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you. Ms. Scardudas, I'll talk to you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. You all have a very wonderful day.
Thank
do
you.
the same. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're not gonna, darn. All right. Court does call the case, People versus Andrew Patton.
And then on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Patton. Mr. Patton, can you please state your name for the court?
Andrew Spencer Patton.
Thank you. What are we doing on these?
Your Honor, with regards to the case number ending in 5110, it's my understanding that discovery is complete to my knowledge, and we would be asking to have that matter set for a preliminary exam. But with regards to his other matter ending in 5154, I have just been appointed late last evening to that matter, so I would be asking that the PCC be adjourned so I can obtain discovery.
In the case ending in 5154, probable cause conference will be adjourned to August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond on that matter will continue. On the other matter, would the people have their witnesses available? Would the parties be available? Will the 29th work, or did you need another day?
The 29th will work, Judge.
Will? Okay, fantastic. All right. Preliminary examination in this matter will be set in person July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Washington.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Calls the case, People versus James Williams.
Christina Costantino appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, can you unmute and state your name for the court?
Yes, ma'am. James Williams.
Your Honor, this is the date and time set for PCC. We have been working on mitigation, but our mitigation specialist does need some additional time to complete a mitigation report. Given that, we would be asking for an adjournment of the PCC.
Without objection, August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you very much, Judge. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.
Court does call the case, People versus Richard Atkins.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Jack.
Morning, Mr. Brown. Your name, sir?
Kiwan Atkins Richards.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I was listening for Kiwan. I didn't realize that was him. If you're Richard McDuffie for the people.
All right.
We'd ask the court to set this for examination.
Discovery is complete.
Your Honor, I have a request from counsel for the 911 call. I believe that will be here by some point next week. I just want to confirm, since Mr. Atkins Richards is a co-defendant along with Mr. Correll Brown, who's represented by Mr. Kilroy, that counsel is seeking to hold separate exams in that whole exam.
Separate exam.
Is that other one, sir?
Mr. Brown is up for CCC probably right after this record from today's time.
We'd like the earliest date possible.
Judge, just for the record, Robert Kilwell, I was just appointed, but I met with Mr. Brown last night and he wants to proceed to exam.
All right.
Just for your info.
Very good. Preliminary examination in this matter will be set July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Barr.
Thank you.
Bond will continue.
Thank you.
Case, People versus Bianca Rowell.
Morning, Your Honor. Victoria Burton here, Chief Assistant Prosecutor, again appearing on behalf of the people.
Kyle Burrell on behalf of Ms. Rowell. Bianca, please state your name for the court.
Bianca Rao.
Your Honor, Anali is en route to your staff.
All right.
And so I don't think that we need to worry about this matter much further.
Okay.
Before it could get to you, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
Any objection to the dismissal?
What do you think, Bianca?
No.
No, Judge. No objection on this one.
Case is dismissed. I'll sign off on that when we. Court does call the case, People versus Correll Brown. This is the co-defendant.
Yes.
Hey, did I get 29 bar?
Good morning, I'm Rob J. Kill on behalf of Mr. Correll Brown. Correll, would you state your name?
Correll Brown.
Judge, like I said, I was just appointed, but again, we met last night for a significant period of time. I do have the discovery. He's seeking a preliminary exam in this matter.
All right. People have their witnesses available on the 29th. Preliminary examination in person, July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Thanks, Judge.
Your Honor, just confirming again for this record, since Mr. Brown requested a separate exam, that these are on the same.
I'm going to let Judge Barr decide whether or not the exams are held jointly or separate.
Okay.
I put them both before him. He can make that decision. Thank you.
Thanks.
Court calls the case, People versus Taylor Adams.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Adams, who approached us. Mr. Adams, can you please state your name for the record?
Taylor Adams.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I am just requesting a 3-week adjournment for purposes of completing mitigation and having that reviewed by Ms. Londy.
Without objection, August 7th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. I will be giving you a copy. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case, People versus Kimani Hamilton.
Ready, Your Honor. Good morning, Rob J. on behalf of Mr. Hamilton. Judge, would you state your name for the record?
Kimani Hamilton.
Judge, I met with him last night. There's a lot of issues that we have to discuss. I'm asking for a brief adjournment.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned to July 31st, 2025, 9 a.m.
Let me see.
On continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Abdul Rahman Al Deity.
Council Lonnie, people.
This is the public defender on behalf of Mr. Al-Daishi. He's now approaching. Please state your name for the record. Rahman Al-Daishi. Hands on your pockets.
Go ahead. What are we doing?
At this time, Your Honor, we'll be setting this matter for a preliminary exam. To my knowledge, all discovery is complete.
People have their witnesses available on the 29th.
We'll try, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination in person, July 29th, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge
Washington.
Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond continued. Court calls case People versus Demond Bransford.
Malika Fatima appearing on behalf of the
Pardon?
State your name for the record.
Demond Bransford. Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, we would like to waive over to circuit court.
Sir, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
Yes, sir.
You understand you'll not have that hearing and you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes, sir.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants found over to circuit court on all three counts. Your turn.
We acknowledge the information and receipt of the information, and we waive its reading, and the client stands mute.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. As to all counts, pretrial will be set forward.
July 30th at 1:30 with Judge Conlon.
July 30th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Conlon. Court does call the case of the People versus Amar Amadou. Ms. Cannon,
Oh, I've got it, sorry.
so I don't get to yell at her, I get to yell at you.
No, I'm sorry, she just kind of handed them off to me, Your Honor, and left. So, I'm sorry, what was the name, Your Honor?
You.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Student Attorney Kara Rosingen requesting permission to practice under Michigan Court Rule 8.120 under the supervision of APD Hannah Apple on behalf of Mr. Amado.
Permission to practice is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where's your client?
I'm sure I don't have any idea. I'm sorry, you'd have to ask Miss Cannon. You'd have to ask Miss Cannon. I'm going to reiterate, I'm sure I have no idea. But we are asking for an adjournment in this case, Your Honor. We're requesting a 2-week adjournment.
You can hand me that, it's not gonna happen. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.